the heels of the Superstar Showdown this week, we're going to take you to the NPWA post-game press conference. The NPWA, the No Pro Wrestling Association, NPWA Wrestling. The world is watching us. Superstar Showdown 3 Seasons Meetings was the greatest NPWA event ever.
For uncalled for.
In the opening contest, you all saw the Samurai trounce upon and defeat Dr. Destruction.
From pillar to post. Well, the referee out of step.
The Connecticut title is on the line. The champion, Ultimate Champ, gave everything that he possibly could in trying to stop death from victory. But 2-on-1 interference, perhaps that is the only way the Ultimate Champ would fail to win and defend his championship.
What are you talking about?
Dave Davis, turn around. Turn around. The man's in a submission hold. Death is in trouble. The title's...
The belt is not in the proper area.
Look.
Clearly, as you can tell, the Ultimate Champ had the match won with the submission hold, the sharpshooter. And when the referee, an inexperienced referee, which by the way will not officiate any more NPWA championship matchups, or any matches for that matter in the near future, when he turned around,
Look out, death is up.
here's what happened.
Uh-oh, we've got an altercation on the outside. He charged a table. He hit the table.
Hot Body Brown tried to interfere,
Yes.
Putting his hands on the
and the Ultimate Champ took care of him.
hot body.
Should have interfered.
But then-
Death took him down.
Look at that. Grabs the leg, the referee not looking, and the 3 count was made. A new Connecticut State
This
Champion.
is great, Brownson. Jim, this is a celebration. The weak link is definitely the lack of experience as a team. That's what's got to
In a match the world was completely having an eye on,
Doesn't know about it.
the Incredible Bulk teamed up with his son, Dynamite Dave. But
No.
the Bad Attitudes,
Oh my
the
God!
NPWA Tag Team Champions, proved
It's over.
that they could prevail even with the Rockin' Rebel as referee.
I just about fell out of my seat. I know you did, Brownson.
Headset just fell off. I got it. Turn it back on here. The bulk is down. Our monitor went black for a few seconds. Our monitor did. I don't know about yours at home. Are you still there?
I hope so, because I don't want to say it. I don't want to get in any trouble.
But the evening was capped off by one of the most physically athletic and fast-pacing NPWA matchups in history for the NPWA Championship. The champion, Sergeant Sledge, took it to Hot Body Brown like no other man in the history of this sport.
It's all over now. Hot body's down.
But in the end,
No way.
Hot Body Brown found a way to still hang in there, and with the help of his bodyguard, Big Bubba Hughes, we all saw what we never wished we would see again. We all saw Sergeant Sledge go down in defeat and lose the NPWA Championship
It's over.
to Hot Body Brown.
It's over for Sergeant Sledge.
No! Hot body's taking 3 sledges. Off the ropes goes, steps over. Oh, Bubba caught him low. Bit his leg.
2, 3, it is over. All by himself. Hot body Brown.
Today, the post-game press conference. We'll hear from some of the superstars, the winners of the NPWA Superstar Showdown. And we'll hear from other surprise guests on the Superstar Showdown Reflections and on the outlook for the new 1996 NPWA season. Let's take you to some highlights of the press conference. Let's go down to Scott Aresco.
We told you we'd stick with you. And Tom the G, we stuck with him.
This was a classic. We have witnessed a classic.
Fans, welcome to the NPWA press conference. At this time, I'd like to bring out announcers Bill Brownson and gorgeous Gary Johnson.
Oh, no. I told you he was going to win, too.
Bill,
I can't believe he won, though.
Pleasure to see you, gentlemen. Oh, pleasure to see you, Bill.
Thank you, Mr. Aresco.
It's great, and I guess you too. Anyway, well, so what do you guys make of this Superstar Showdown that we've seen? Any comments about it?
It was very good, and I found it very interesting. Some of the top athletes in the NPWA striving to be the best they could be. And we saw Hot Body Brown win the NPWA title today. We saw two men inside that ring, the bad attitudes that impressed me. And we also saw, well, we saw a lot of good things, Scott. We saw a samurai manhandle Dr. Destruction who tried to run into the NPWA. And we also saw the demise of the Ultimate Champ today to death. But I don't know, what are you so happy about? I can't believe this.
I'm so happy because the greatest champion in NPWA history is once again the champion in NPWA. I told you before, Brownson. I told everybody. I said it all them weeks ago. You all laughed because Sergeant Sludge, he thought he was so bad. He thought he came in there. He didn't stand a chance against a real champion, Hot Body Brown. Felt back where it belonged.
I'm not happy.
All right, well, Death. This is the new championship.
Well, anybody that fights the Ultimate Champ is one of my favorite wrestlers, so it doesn't matter who it is, you know. The Ultimate Champ, he's always been a has-been. I mean, before he was even a wrestler, he was a has-been. That's just the way I feel about him.
How about the debut of the Incredible Bulk?
Well, you know,
I was impressed.
Hey, first match, you know.
But I don't know how much longer he's going to last after taking a fall like that.
Wow.
He's not a professional athlete. And the referee who teamed up with him, his son, they showed me something, but they didn't really show me that they could hang. Like I said, I was pretty impressed with the bad attitudes after that matchup.
Rockin' refereed?
Yes, and I'm very impressed with the Rockin' Rebel as well. He should referee more matches, don't you think so?
Yeah, because you can't wrestle. That's for sure.
Please. It's been a long day. I'm exhausted. Let's get this press
all right.
going.
The first guest I'd like to bring out this time, who beat Dr. Destruction in the opening match, Samurai.
Yeah, it was a interesting matchup. I'm glad I was able to win that. I think I did a pretty good job there. And I think, all in all, as far as my season goes here in the NPWA, it was a good first season for me, and I think that was a nice way to kind of end it. Next year, I'm looking forward to some title shots. Seeing as I don't have any belts or any titles or anything, I'd like to get that. I'm looking forward to confrontation with Death, maybe to try to get a hold of the Connecticut title. And who knows? Maybe if things work out well there, I can just climb my way up and get to the World Heavyweight title.
Excuse me. Who are you really looking forward to going to against first?
Death. It would have to be Death. That's the man I feel has eluded, or he's eluded me. Somehow we haven't had enough matchups, and I would really like to get the Connecticut title. Any other questions?
Excuse me, Samurai. Are you looking for any gold in the NPWA?
Besides in your teeth, that is.
Carrie.
There is no need for this. Actually, yes, I do have a couple goals. For one, I would like to team up as the S-Force again, see if I can't try my hand at a little tag team action, see if I can get something to happen there. I think everybody's goal in the NPWA is to get a belt, or the belt, the heavyweight belt, and I'm looking forward to that as well.
Excuse me, Samurai. Who would you be looking for as a tag team partner in the NPWA?
Well, you see me match up a little bit with Scott Aresco, the S-Force. I thought that was a pretty good partner. We did okay. I'd say for trying my hand at something for the first time, I did okay there. And if I could, I'd like to continue wrestling with him as part of the S-Force.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Yes.
Samurai, what kind of deodorant do you use?
Oh, I use this stuff that's called,
Not very good.
Come
what
on.
is this? Just in case you are wondering, though, I use a power stick.
Thank you.
The gel.
You don't have to.
The white stuff.
He used a secret, but it told on him.
How about your first match?
Anyway, if there's no other... What's that?
First match back, why don't you go against Gorgeous Gary? He'd love to play a match against you.
Gorgeous Gary.
Oh, wait a minute.
That would be a
come
good
in,
idea.
Keep your mouth quiet.
Say that?
Shut up, Aresco.
Sit down. Anyway.
I gotta say, son, Gorgeous Gary always on television says that he could beat up these wrestlers. I think you should step in.
He thinks he can... That's why he's sitting here announcing and commentating and everything, because he can't wrestle. He can't wrestle. If there's no further questions, I'll be on my way.
Tremendous. You are great.
Thank you, thank you.
Samurai. Oh, you shake it for how rude. All right, moving on now. I'd like to bring out one half of the NPWA still tag team champions. He is the bad boy.
Where should I begin? The Incredible Bulk.
Where's your partner?
My partner, he's out in the truck. Truck's running great. Celebrate our big victory. Might I say big? The Incredible Bulk. How much did he weigh again, Scott?
Oh, too much. Too much.
5? Was it 4 or 500?
He's pretty close to 500.
Well,
Who's this? Your opponent or his blind date?
I don't know which, Gary. Well, we slammed a man they said could not be slammed. There's been big men in the history of wrestling.
Excuse me, how come it took two of you?
I'll get to that. There have been big men in the history of wrestling they said couldn't be slammed. The late greats, the big men. But they've all been slammed. My partner thought he could slam them. I said, Executioner, wouldn't it be more, since we're the tag team champions, to double slam them? He said, go for it. So we did. We slammed them, and we're still the champs.
And I expected that all along.
Now, the Rockin' Ref. Who's this bozo? Comes down the ring, shirt's almost falling off him. And that odor, that stench.
We don't need this.
As you see, the Rockin' Ref. Forcing us out of the ring after the match. Would not let us bask in our moment of glory. Well, Rockin' Ref...
What is this, a sermon?
Yes. If you want it to be, I can make it.
Oh.
Now, a Rockin' Ref. I've heard he had alternative motives there. I heard he wanted to hand those belts off over to the Incredible Bulk and Dynamite Dave. How's your back, little son? And as for all the competition in the NPWA, you want a shot at these belts? You come and find us. We are the tag team champions. We will be that way for a very long time to come. And that's all I have to say.
First, bad way before you exit, we have a couple more minutes to answer a few questions out there.
I guess so.
I have a question. I have a friend I'd like you to meet. Her name is Jenny Craig.
Wait,
You think you're funny, little man? Little man, think you're funny? Why don't you put on a pair of tights and get in the ring?
You over there.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I got one. Bad Boy, I know you had a little conflict with your tag team partner a few weeks back. Do you plan on looking for a new tag team partner in the future?
What are you talking about, son? Me and Executioner, we're the greatest tag team there ever was in the NPWA.
I beg to differ.
The executioner told me he's dumping you and going his own way.
Ooh, hey, what's rumor?
Well,
I haven't heard that.
Won the titles. What's going on here?
All I know.
Suspension? Is that why the man's not here today?
No, all I know,
Yeah,
listen,
that's
let me
it.
tell you something. All I know is the executioner told me he's keeping an eye on all the competition, and that's all I gotta say.
He's out. As far as the executioner going his own way, I beg to differ with you. We are the greatest tag team there ever was in the NPWA. And if you ask me where my partner is, like I told you before, he's out preparing for our big celebration.
He could be out plotting against you right now.
What will you do if he goes his own way? Will you go somewhere like Burger King?
You know,
Let's ask some professional questions over here, people.
that was a very good question. It means a lot to say. I have a question for you. Since
I have
there's
a
a man
question
out
for
there
you.
that asked about deodorant, what kind of deodorant do you wear?
Natural. All natural.
Well, I have a serious question. Now that you have the belts, what do you plan to do in the future? Are you going to accept challenges? Are you going to retire? Or what are you going to do?
Oh, retire.
Retire? While we're on top? While we're on top? Never. We take on all challengers. Anyone.
Well, maybe you should retire before your partner turns on you.
Well, my partner's never going to turn on me.
That's just what I heard.
Yeah, it's what you hear and what's true. But I also like to congratulate two other champions. Two new champions here tonight. That's Death and Hot Body Brown. Tremendous matches. Proud of them. Look at it. It shows who the cream of the crop in the NPWA is. Any more questions?
I think that's it, bad boy.
This is a half an hour show, you know.
All right, yeah.
My time's over here. Time to go
I
celebrate.
have a question before you leave. Who do you think is a better wrestler? The executioner or yourself?
I have no comment on that.
Which one?
I have no comment.
We heard it said that you...
Very good question. Wow. So, gentlemen, at this time, I'd like us to bring out a special guest.
Okay.
This time, I'd like to bring out the man who reffed the big tag team match tonight, the Rockin' Rebel.
All right.
All right. Of course, when did you shake anybody's hand? Well, a lot of conspiracy going on about your reference tonight. What do you got to make of it, this tag team
I
match?
called the match the way I saw it, as
Yep.
far as I'm concerned.
You got to see the Batchutes, still champions. You can see.
That's the way
People
it went.
thought you were going to be a bias referee, but I didn't see no bias in it. Didn't see quite nothing.
Actually, I was pretty impressed with you.
Thank you.
I think you should referee more tag
Thank you.
teams.
I've been thinking about reffing some more
Don't you think so, Gary?
tag
Don't you
team
think he was
matches.
As a wrestler, and now posing as a referee as well, are you ever afraid of perhaps somebody physically trying to take you out?
No.
See, that happened
No,
tonight.
because I'm trained as a wrestler to know that whoever attacks me will get hurt for it.
I see. But you're not afraid that some of your decisions might actually aggravate some people.
Hey, man. No, I'm not. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, all right?
Speaking of dogs.
Any more questions?
Well, Rebel, one more question. Where do you see your career going next season?
I think I'm going to get into some tag team action.
Back with the cool kid again?
Yeah.
That'd be great. I thought they were.
I think we're gonna go try to get a title shot.
Hey, if you can do it, you guys were in the finals.
A cool connection.
Pretty impressive to me. I think we're all impressed
The
with that.
cool
team.
connection.
All right, well, I think that's it for the Rebel. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Rock and roll.
Congratulations. Great job.
All right. Let's talk about the next upcoming match that we've seen when Death took the
That was a
Connecticut
good match.
Championship away from my guest at this time. He was very mad. I'm surprised he's coming out here right now. The Ultimate Champ.
There's Scott.
Brownson.
Congratulations.
Hey. No, let's see.
Well,
Loser.
Sorry about what happened. I don't think it was fair at all. What happened?
you know, you have every right to be upset.
You tell your side of the story. That was
As you
terrible.
can see, my biggest thing is always Hot Body Brown interfering because, as I would see, Scott, Bill, I think I would have beat Death and kept the Connecticut State champ, but for as Hot Body Brown, coming out there caused me to lose the match. What do you guys think? I'm not going to ask your opinion because your opinion don't count.
What is Hot Body doing out there? I want to know.
Yeah, no business being out there.
I think because
I have a question. What do you plan on doing about it? How are you going to stop this man from ruining your career?
Well, I'm going to have to challenge. Yeah, easy there, Pally. I'm going to have to challenge Hot Body Brown because right now I'm not even concerned about the Connecticut State title right now. My main concern
not his.
is. Listen there, Opie.
Opie.
Nobody's asking you any questions.
I'm not Sergeant Sledge.
I don't see no gold around your waist there.
Is the man who won the Connecticut Championship away from the Ultimate Champ. The one and only Death.
Oh, God. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got one thing to say. I am the Ultimate Champ. I hold the belt. I am the Ultimate Champ.
So what do you look for next year, Death? As
Well,
winning a title.
I look for destruction as usual. Anyone who wants to take me on in the ring is welcome.
Do you give the Ultimate Champ a rematch?
If he deserves one, he'll get one.
I think he deserves one.
Man, was only the first champion.
And what was that with Hot Body Brown? Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, how much did he pay you?
Money is
Money
nothing to me.
I can't believe it. There had to be some kind of money.
I don't need money. I am eternal.
Excuse me. You need some cough drops or something?
Let me tell you something, little man. You want to be laid out on a concrete slab.
Hey, wait a minute.
Board.
No. Commissioner Peters would be right on you if he did that.
Okay. All right.
Now, suppose I have to ask some stupid questions.
Questions?
Excuse me, I have a question. How did you get Hot Body down there to help Ultimate Champ lose the match? Put his foot on the rope, everybody saw it.
Let me tell you something.
How much did he pay you for that?
You
I want to know.
shut up. First of all, everybody's worried about Hot Body Brown. Pay no attention to Hot Body Brown. I am the one who won the match.
With Hot Body?
No.
You must have a hard time with laryngitis.
Let me tell you something. I was the one in the ring with the Ultimate Champ. I was the one who got the 3 counts. I am the Connecticut State Champion.
Is that it for questions?
I think that is it. That's
Well, it's about time, you know. I smell that formaldehyde and everything. I'm just being sort of fun.
joking around, Jeff.
Yeah, you know.
Hey!
Hey, you. Stop it. Hey.
Still right. He's like destroyed by Death. Do we have any footage of that? Cameraman, let's check it out there. Come on, that's not funny.
Somebody do something.
Oh my God, you see that?
Actually, you know, Death shouldn't chase Brownson around like that. People don't notice, but underneath Bronson's suit, he's got a big blue suit with an S on it and a
You
cape.
stop it. It does look. Never mind. At this time, I'd like to bring out, once again, I can't believe it, Gorgeous Gary, the heavyweight champion of the world. Sergeant Sledge is no longer champion. Hot Body Brown. Oh, first thing I want to ask you.
Thank you, Gorgeous
Hey,
Gary.
what are you doing?
Who are you to ask questions? It's my press conference.
Where's Justice at? Where was he?
Justice?
Get out of the way. Let this man talk.
I don't think we're going to be seeing too much of Justice in the NPWA. And by the way, Scott, we don't see any Sergeant Sledge here in the NPWA today. Ever since I defeated him, he hasn't appeared to the press conference. You haven't even been able to get a word with him.
I think
he must be devastated.
He left the building.
Well, and there's no Justice. Big Bubba Hughes took care of him.
Well, there is justice, because you are the heavyweight champion once again.
That's right. And you know what? I'd like to say that for the first season here in the NPWA, I was the champion. And then last season, this past season, they tried to take it from me. And a man walked around and tarnished this title, carried it throughout the NPWA, and he was a pretty good champion. Until he stepped into the ring with Hot Body Brown. And today, I proved once and for all that I can take the NPWA title. And I am the NPWA champion. And I heard earlier on as I was listening, Ultimate Champ complaining.
What business do you have in his match? You cost him his title.
Shut up.
I won my title. I didn't cost anybody any title. This is the only title that matters, Scott. The NPWA Heavyweight Championship. What do I care about what goes on there?
Boy, look at all the hands raised already.
Well, go for it, guys. You guys,
I have a question.
figures you, motor mouth.
Leave him alone.
Same guy.
Why
asking
is
the
it
same
you call
question.
yourself Hot Body Brown when you're the skinniest wrestler in the NPWA?
I'm the hottest
Wait a
wrestler in the
minute. Let me tell you
NPWA.
something. Can I answer this question for your hot body, bro? If you ever came back to this man's house and see the girls that lined up at his front door, the women at his front door,
The man's never been to West Palm Beach, Florida.
Does it take you so long to take your bathrobe off?
Bathrobe? What did you call that?
A bathrobe.
You don't know how much money I spent on that robe. That money, you do not understand. You have a lot of nerve. You wear, if your closet would burn, you'd be out about $6, pal, so I wouldn't talk about me.
I know. Be quiet.
Next question.
Next question. Shoot, all the hands. They all disappeared. They don't want to take me on.
I have a question.
Shut up. Next
Brown.
question.
Will you take on the Ultimate Champ?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I don't need to really worry about the Ultimate Champ right now. I just came off from defeating Sergeant Sledge, and if I recall, when Sergeant Sledge won the NPWA Championship by illegally defeating me with Justice in his corner some time back, he took about a 6-week vacation.
He did
He
not.
partied. He did all kinds of things.
He was
He
hiding
didn't
from your butt.
exactly.
I have a question.
And I could take a little vacation myself. No other questions. You know, as far as I'm concerned, this press conference is over. And by the way, all I got to say is Ultimate Champ. I hear this guy crying and complaining because I have a belt and he doesn't. And he wants a belt around his way so bad. He held the title all last season in the Connecticut State Tournament. Ultimate Champ, don't even think about crossing with Hot Body Brown. Because I'll tell you, look at, oh!
Oh my goodness. Oh, Ultimate Champ.
Hot Body, I want a title shot. I'm gonna get it.
Don't believe it. Man, I think that should all wrap it up for this press conference. Unbelievable. Ultimate Champ attacking Hot Body.
Sue that man.
I don't believe what just happened.
Overdosing on Geritol again. I'm telling you, Ultimate Champ, stay away from Hot Body Brown.
That bout does it here. I think Phil Brownson, meanwhile, sought to sign out for him because he's still out there running from death, I believe. We'll see you next time, fans. NPWA and Aresco signing off. What a nutty.
Yeah, he's behind you. Please, he's coming. Stay right here. No!